Okey, selamat petang di hari PKP ini. Okey, sekarang saya akan membuat sedikit lagi tutorial kedua yang saya akan menggunakan bahasa Inggeris supaya everybody can understand what I'm talking about. Okay, first of all, before I start mix, I will do the gain staging. So if you see all the tracks now, so since the last time I had the what do you call a template set up, so now I already have some audio to work with. So first of all, I want to see whether all my tracks are good, safe for gain staging wise, and we see what's happening here. Okay. So this, I already have changed the colors for this level. If you see here, my kick is too high, even my piano. So I'm going to bring down all that. First of all, the kick and the snare. So I'm going to go to the kick and the snare and bring that down. If you see here, now it's on the yellow area, that's fine. So the bass is a bit too high, so I'm going to bring that down a bit. This toys is a bit too high. The toys doesn't have to be that high. And the piano is still high. Okay, that's good. Now it's on the yellow side. The rhythm guitar is fine. It's not touching my next level color, which is purple. This one now, you see it's quite high there. So I'm going to bring this down. So while doing this, actually all the faders should be at unity 0. Okay, now this one is too high there, so bring this down. And this guitar is okay. It is focus, it's okay, right? Okay. Now you see all my tracks are already in the colors that I like it to be, so that it's easier for me to see. All my bass will be blue, my drums will be orange, my keys, my keyboards will be green. I can also put some different color for maybe something a bit different, but still in the green area, so that it shows that it's a keyboards, right? So something is changing color. Okay, that is focal, should be that color. Okay, now let's say this instrument here is under keys, under folder keyboard. So I might change that to a slightly different color, but still within the green area, so that I know it's a keyboard. This guitar, maybe I change the color to maybe a darker blue. Yep, uh, slightly different than the bass, because this will show on my fader, so I know this is drums, this is keyboards, and this guitar, this color, maybe I change it to that color, so that string, for instance, no, that color, pink, and vocal is this color. Um, okay, what we after done the gain staging, which the faders is all at 0 actually. You see everything is at 0. So now uh, I will send all the instruments to the group channels. So if like drums, there's so many tracks here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then all these 6 tracks will be going to drums, and these 2 tracks will be going to percussions. So the bass will be going to my bass group. So if I have 2 or 3 bass, then I put everything, all the bass in the bass channel. So now this drums channel up to Thompson symbol here. Okay, that will go to drums. Sorry, it should be everything. Okay, all going to drums. So now this percussion all will be going to percussion, and all these keyboards will go to the keys group. See, all going to keys group, and the guitar will go to. I only have one guitar here, so I will go to guitar 1. So guitar 2 is not used. Doesn't matter. I can off it later. And then I have the strings, only one string, but I put it into strings anyway. Oh yeah, I have cello also going to strings. And I have these vocals and the harmony. Okay, the vocal will go to Vox group channel, and these 2 tracks is gonna go to into BVs. So now I have all the channel, the instruments going to the proper group channel, and I have this toms and overhead channel which I'm not using for this purpose, unless I have a different. I have a three toms and 4 toms. Then or everything will be going here, and then from here going to the drums. This overhead, if I have left and right and ambient mic, everything will go into here, and that will go into drums, for instance. Okay, and then these drums will go to music, and everything else, all instruments until, okay, I don't have horns, I don't use this, so all this, I don't have guitar 2, I off that. So I don't have a solo guitars, I off that. So I have also, okay, this going to music, percussion also going to music, bass going to music, everything, all the music going to music. This one I off, this one I off. And the music will go to my submix, and then my vocals, VOX, will go to vocal master, which is here, and my BBs also going to vocal master same as the vocal. So vocal alone here, vocal BVs is here, and vocal all, including BVs, will be here. So if I want to do -1, I just mute this vocal, and I only have the music here, playing from here without any vocal. And if I want -1 with the backup vocal, I can just mute this one, and I still have the backup vocal here. If I want just the music, I can just press this, and I only have music, right? Okay. So all that vocal, if I solo the vocal, it's just vocal. If I solo the music, it's all music. So I just want to hear my drums. So all the 6 tracks or 5 tracks drums is only here. So now I can hear, I don't have my kick going here. So let's go and see what's happening. So this kick should be going to, yeah, it's going there. So that is the basic style of my mixing style. And the sub mix, if you see, I have all my group channel, sorry, my master bus processing is at my submix. Why I do at my submix? Because if I have a compressor, let's say I have this compressor here. If I on this compressor, the threshold of this compressor depends on whatever all the instrument from the group going into here. But if I have my compressors and EQs at the end, then if my mix is a bit too high, then I have some issues there. So that means I got to bring down everything. So in this case, I don't have to bring down everything. I can, because everything is going to submix. So now this submix is already processed with the compressor in there. How much compression I need for the master bus? It's all there. So if my master fader is too low level, I can just push this up because it doesn't affect the threshold of this compressor. And if it's too high, I can just bring it down here, and my master fader is still at 0. So that's why I have my master bus compression here. So my master bus compression, I have a Pultec EQP1A for master bus EQ, and I also have Shadow Hill Shadow Hill compressors by UAD, and I also have this Waves MB2 stereo compressors. Sometimes I use either one. Whether I use UAD Shadow Hill or the MB depends on the type of music I'm mixing. But at least I don't have to look for it. It's already there. And I have all my reverbs, sound effects written here. This one is, effects one is for the drums only, and this one is for instrument only, and that number 3 is for strings reverb. Number 4 is my vocal reverb, and my short delay reverb, my long delay reverb, and a chorus for guitar acoustic if I need it. And I have a spare here which doesn't have anything, which I can just put anything if I like afterwards, if needed. But at the moment it's not used, so I just mute it. So that's about it. That's why I'm using this group channel style mixing, so that if I have, after I do all my process at the source, channels here, and I have if I have some small tweaks that I need to do, or if I even need to put another compressor here or another EQ on each group, I can do that here without going to the individual channel anymore. So end of the day, I'm only mixing if I have 50 tracks or 40 or 50 tracks, but end of the day, everything is going into these subgroups, right? So 5, 6, 7, 8 drums channel all be going to one. So if I think my drum is, I have my balance of the drums, balance as one drum, and if the drum is too soft, I can bring it up just drum. So I don't have to go to the individual. If I have my drums too loud, I can just bring down here, and so on, and the bass and all the keyboards, whatever keyboard inside here, I can just bring this down. Or sometimes maybe I want to do uh, some some cuts on certain frequencies overall on the keyboard, which probably masking some other instrument. So I can do that here. So that is why. So by the time the song finish mixing, so I'm only taking care of this. That's all. So that is why I'm doing this style of mixing. Um, but most importantly is when I start mixing, this will be on from the beginning. Even though my EQ is not doing anything, but it's going there and it's on from the beginning. Even my compressor, I will on that. I will on my compressor and I will have some minimum compression to be in. So I like the I like the style of master bus top down mixing. They call it top down. So I will do uh, static mix, which will do all the balance and a pan and everything, and then have all slightly compressed, not a lot of compression, just a taste of compression, so that if I have compression here, I won't be doing too much here. So I'll be doing a little bit here and a little bit there. And uh, talking about static mix is before you start mixing, you have that master bus done, and you have your balance without EQ, without compression, nothing, just level and pan only. Once that's done, then we can start uh, listening to each individual instrument and treat whatever issues we have in that instrument. Maybe the kick need uh, some some more bright on the highs or the lows. Then I'll do that later after static mix. Okay, so we do it until there first, and I hope you understand this style of mixing. And after this, I will do tutorial 3, which I will also show what I do after I do my static mix and whatever after that. Okay, bye bye. Thanks for watching. I hope it will help you all. Thank you.